This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hazleton's mayor reacts to the city's livability rating from WalletHub.com. That and more next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. I'm Ken Kara. Watch us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and download the Samsung Productions app to watch us anywhere, anytime. It's now time for our headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The mayor of Hazleton is reacting to a ranking that puts his city in the bottom third of more than 1,200 United States cities. WalletHub.com ranked the city based on what it calls livability. Analysts awarded points for key indicators such as affordability, economic health, education and health, quality of life, and safety.
I feel like I do every time there's one of those polls taken. You know, the people that make those up don't live here, have never been here. I put nothing behind them. The things that make Hazleton great, you can't measure. You know, it's your neighbors, it's the people willing to help you, the people that are around, and the things that are here. You can't measure those in any kind of a scale and rank us against cities that are much bigger, have more money, and are in better areas.
The highest a city can score is 100 points. Hazleton received an overall score of 51.28, which is in the 27th percentile. You can read more about the rankings and see the other scores for other cities in today's Standard Speaker or at standardspeaker.com. The mayor was in our studios today to tape a new Sam Lassant show. Mayor Cassatt talked with Sam about the importance of Tuesday's general election, in which 3 seats for city council are on the ballot. The mayor also told Sam that he had planned to release his city budget today, but has decided to wait.
The budget was set to be released November 1st. However, I'm not going to let this be used as a scare tactic or a political football for the upcoming election. I will not be releasing the budget until after the election. I don't think it's fair for other candidates to be tied to me or to any changes that we've made to that budget. They're not privy to a lot of the information that will be talked about or seen until the first council meeting when it's discussed. So I just don't think it's right or fair for them. In 2016, I released the budget 2 months early. I released it in September. Council did not act on it till November 27th. So I don't see this being a problem. Nobody's going to work on it. They canceled the council meeting till after the election anyway, so I will not be releasing the budget until after the election. And one of the main reasons is I'm working on a plan that may allow us to present a budget with 0 increase.
You can see this new Sam Lassant show starting tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. on Channel 13, or you can watch anytime via our free Samsung Productions app or on our website, ssptv.com. Tuesday is Election Day, and once again, SSPTV News will be bringing you the area's most comprehensive election night coverage. Next Tuesday night, join the area's most experienced election team for election results on races that are important to you. SSPTV's election night coverage begins next Tuesday, November 7th at 8 p.m. And remember, you can watch us live on Service Electric Channel 13 in high definition on Channel 513 and at ssptv.com. Open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act starts today. However, the length of the time period for enrollment is shorter this year. As a result, the state of Pennsylvania has launched a campaign featuring ads like this to help Pennsylvanians better understand their options for health insurance.
Perhaps most importantly, the open enrollment period itself will be significantly shorter this year, running only from November 1st through December 15th instead of through January as we've seen in previous years. With all of that confusion and change, Governor Wolf and I remain committed to doing everything that we can to make sure consumers understand their options and are empowered to shop and find the best health insurance coverage for them and their families.
Open enrollment for individual market health insurance options runs through December 15th. For more information, go to healthcare.gov. A local firm has received approval from the Pennsylvania Department of Health to grow and process medical marijuana. Standard Farms LLC in Whitehaven had to undergo several inspections from the Department of Health in order to become operational. You're looking at file video of medical marijuana. The Whitehaven company will now be able to receive seeds and clones of marijuana plants. Governor Tom Wolf says that Pennsylvania's medical marijuana program is one step closer to becoming fully operational. The medical marijuana program was signed into law by the governor in April of last year. A benefit is taking place this Friday to help a Hazleton man who became paralyzed after a terrible accident. The Kinney family was vacationing in Ocean City, Maryland when their son Austin broke his neck in 2 places after diving into the bay at Ocean City. The 24-year-old is now paralyzed from his chest down. To help the family, friends have organized a fundraiser. The event is called One Big Benefit for Austin, and it will be held this Friday at 6 p.m. at the Elks Lodge on East Broad Street in Hazleton, across from Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. There will be entertainment, tricky trays, and a bake sale. A $10 donation covers food. Drinks will be available for purchase. Monetary or tricky tray donations are welcome. You can call Larry Kinney at 570-956-2515. A GoFundMe account has also been set up to help the family. You can search Please Help Austin Kinney at GoFundMe.com. Well, our Janine Mazurkevich is back at Sacco Chiropractic talking about how a chiropractor can help you.
Why do you need a chiropractor? Not only for your spine, but we have to worry about other parts of our body that Dr. Scott Sacco has been talking about on our weekly segments here on SSPTV News. So thanks for having us back.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in. So I still have a lot of patients that come in every week that think that we're a chiropractor. We just deal with the spine. And I know I've been preaching to the choir every time I say we deal with more than just your neck and your back. But I still have a lot of patients coming in that might have carpal tunnel or plantar fasciitis. They are 2 of the most common things that we see here and what we treat. And because of my background in the sports, I've seen a lot of those injuries with athletes that just your everyday people could have. And I see it a lot with factory workers that wear steel-toe shoes, for example, or people that work in an office setting and they're typing on the computer and sitting all day. So a lot of carpal tunnel, a lot of plantar fasciitis. There's different adjustments that we do that could open up your carpal tunnel or help relieve the pain in the joints in your feet. That really helps a lot.
Now, can we go as far as saying that it could alleviate you from having surgery for these things as well?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. I've had patients that came in that said, you know, I'm going to schedule the surgery, and then we do one adjustment and they cannot believe the relief that they get from it. And they say, wow, and it could be just, there's 8 bones in your wrist that one of them could be out of place and just be pressing on that and closing down the carpal tunnel, and one adjustment could open that up and relieve that.
That's amazing. And so if they come in, they get one adjustment, they can see how they're doing. You can also help them without missing work, because I know if some people are writing on, the teachers are writing on the board, or you're using your hands a lot, it becomes painful and it might have them missing some work.
Yeah, so people are always amazed that when they come in here and we actually do these adjustments, and they say, I never knew that you can do that. And I said, well, if you watch SSPTV, you'd know that.
and thankfully I'm here every month, because if I didn't come, I wouldn't get my adjustments. So I get my adjustments every time that we do the segment.
That's right, and you need it every time you come in.
All right, join us here on SSPTV News each and every week.
Thank you, Janine and Scott. Meanwhile, you have until this Friday to take advantage of a special offer at Sacco Chiropractic. Through November 3rd, your first visit includes a consultation with the doctor, neurological exam, orthopedic exam, and a report of the findings. The cost is $20, and your entire fee will be donated to Community Services for Sight of Hazleton, formerly the Hazleton Blind Association. But this offer ends Friday, so call 570-497-4150 to schedule your appointment today. A reminder that our SSP TV programming is available tonight and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. on our high-definition channel 513. You can also catch a rebroadcast of SSP TV News tonight at 8 p.m. on both channels, Channel 13 and HD 513. Coming up next, a preview of this month's First Friday activities in downtown Hazleton. And in sports, another amazing volleyball game between Marion and Nativity. And this time, the winner received the District 11 Single A Championship. We have highlights and reaction. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
I'm very pleased to have in our studios once again Krista Schneider. She is the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, getting ready for, guess what? First Friday, this Friday in downtown Hazleton. Are you all set?
We're set. Yeah, we're ready to go.
So you're just hoping for nice weather, a good night. Tell us about the many festivities taking place.
Well, hopefully there's good weather, but everything's indoors, so even if it's not nice out, people could still come out. There's quite a few things going on. The Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts is hosting the fall youth production of Bye Bye Birdie. So that starts at 7, and if you have kids and you don't know what to do on a Friday night, bring them out to the theater, see a live performance. It's a musical comedy. It'll be lots of fun.
And even if you don't have kids, you can come anyway.
Right.
You don't have to have
Right.
kids. And I understand you can also take dance lessons at First Friday.
Yes, Facets of Dance is offering 2 different opportunities. One for kids, which is a dance twirl or twirl dance opportunity. That's for kids. And then there's also an opportunity for adults to learn the cha-cha. So you could do both or one or the other.
I don't know, I think we should sign our Tim Novotny, who's taping this, or maybe our Kenny Cara up for those lessons. What do you think?
He's done them before,
I know.
so I think he's enjoyed them.
Okay, Kenny, hear that. We're signing you for dance lessons. Sounds good. Now, you also have an exhibit at the Hazleton Art League.
Yeah, if anybody's ever interested in taking classes, or if you take a class and you want to see what other students have produced there, that Friday night is the student art exhibit. So anything produced within the walls of the Art League is on display.
All right. So now that's not everything. There's entertainment. There's much more yet.
Entertainment, yeah. There's going to be live music at the Pines, as always, on a Friday night. They are hosting Fuzzy Park Trio, and you can have dinner, listen to some live music. There's also a Meet the Musicians opportunity. Our latest new business, the newest business in downtown Hazleton, is the Papaya Queen, right up at the ground floor of the Altamont. And it's a little cafe. It has, food, and she makes smoothies there. She just opened, and she's having a Meet the Musician night with JJ Yamarillo and a group of his friends are going to come in and play some music from 6:30 to 7:30, so you can meet them.
All right. Great things. Great things. Kenny Cara already, checked out the Papaya Queen.
Oh, did he?
We're talking about him a lot this time, but Kenny, this is a great First Friday for you, but it's a great First Friday for everybody. So if they want more information, they go to...
They could go to downtownhazleton.org. We also have a wood carving demonstration. We got a stunt night at the sanctuary and a couple other things going on. So it's a good opportunity to come downtown and, beat the cold.
All right. It's always a fun time at First Friday in downtown Hazleton. As Krista said, downtownhazleton.org gives you the complete list of what is happening. We hope to see you this Friday.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Windy, cold, rainy, just not a nice day outside. Will things improve? Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, rain is likely, a 60% chance, mainly before 9 p.m. It will be cloudy and we'll have a low in the mid-40s. On Thursday, mostly cloudy, highs in the mid-60s. At night, mostly cloudy, lows in the lower 50s. And then on Friday, we have a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 5 p.m. Partly sunny, high of 65. At night, 30% chance of showers, mainly before 7 p.m. Partly cloudy, low of 38 degrees. Saturday looks mostly sunny with a high of 54. 40% chance of rain at night, mostly cloudy, low of 42. Then on Sunday, 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high of 57. At night, a 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 48 degrees. It's time once again to get the latest happenings from the Greater Hazleton YWCA.
Hi, my name is Anna Silkowski, and I'm the Child Care Director here at the Hazleton YWCA. And I'm here just to tell you a little bit about our child care program. We have preschool age child care for children ages 3, 4, and 5 years old. We are open Monday through Friday from 6:30 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night. We are open year-round, and we have a wonderful curriculum for the children that incorporates learning activities, arts and crafts activities, preschool age activities, Also, physical activities, we use the gym. We have an outdoor play yard. We do have teachers certified in early childhood education. In the morning from 9 to 11:30 is preschool time, so we do have a preschool age curriculum that is age appropriate for kids who are getting ready to enter kindergarten. And we now are accepting, we do have some enrollments yet, so if you're interested, you can call me at the Hazleton YWCA Childcare at 570-501-8250.
That Spider-Man in the background was pretty cool. You know, what also would be cool is if you would win the lottery. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on the newscast. We have highlights from a big volleyball game after this break.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Things got a little scary for the Marion girls volleyball team on Halloween night at Mart's Hall, but when all was said and done, they got something even better than a king-size Twix bar. They got their 6th straight District 11 Single A championship.
It was a battle all night long. Marion lost the first and third sets to rival Nativity. The Phillies trailed 15-8 in the second set and 12-7 in the third, but they came back each time and forced a decisive 5th set. They were up 14-11 in that 5th set, and then it went like this. Senior Antonia Galasso, senior Gianna Augusti, senior Carly Kashulik, and boom, 6 straight District 11 Single A championships.
The last point, right?
Yeah.
How did that feel? I mean, that morning.
It was good. It wasn't the prettiest point, but it worked, so I'm just happy it worked.
Hours before the match, Augusti and fellow senior Jasmine Mooney were having a discussion.
I think it was here last year. We had a article that said Augusti Mooney serves the Phillies to victory or something like that. So this morning in school, I think it was 3rd period, she said to me, she's like, we got to do that again tonight. I was like, all right. And then she went back there, did her thing, and I was like, hey, you did it again. Good job.
Mooney got things started in the 5th set with a kill and an ace, and then Augusti went on a huge service run that put Marion up 11-1.
Nativity is a great team, and they always come to play. And I did have a service run, but that was nothing. The game was still going on. There was so much game left, and they came back and they proved themselves. But we just played together and came out with the win.
I don't know if any headlines mentioned their names, but their coach definitely did. Both set a school record in the win, Mooney for most kills in a single game, and Augusti for the most assists.
Yeah, I've never seen 50 assists in a single game. We've never had 103 attacks in one game. Her arm's hurting her. And 36 kills, that's the record. We hover around 29, 30. She had one time maybe 32, 33, but 36 in a game, that's when you just say, here you go. Here you go, take the ball. As you have that running back, make him carry until his legs fall off. We'll make her hit it until her arm falls off.
Lucky for the Phillies, practice will be light today.
MMI girls volleyball will go after the District 2 Single A title tonight against Blue Ridge. And now, who wants to talk about the World Series? I do, and so does Standard Speaker Sports editor Dave Seaman. I spoke with him earlier today. We're calling an audible for Dave Day this week with Standard Speaker Sports editor Dave Seaman. We're going to break it up into 2 parts, Dave. We have a lot going on with high school volleyball, nationally, local football. Dave, let's start with the World Series. Your Dodgers, you're wearing blue. They push it to a Game 7, and that's a gutsy effort. You have Justin Verlander on the mound for the Astros. He has a lead. I know it was only a 1-0 lead, but he was kind of cruising. And that bullpen, who they really suffered over the weekend, they excelled last night.
Yeah, the Dodger bullpen really stepped up when they needed it, especially in the 5th inning when the Astros get their first 2 runners on, have runners on 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. You think, well, this is the Dodger season, but somehow, some way, they were able to get through the inning. Dave Roberts with a gutsy decision to bring in Brandon Morrow after he had struggled in Sunday's game, giving up 4 consecutive hits. I thought the guy was gassed, but I guess a day off did do wonders for Brandon Morrow and the rest of the Dodgers, because they got out of that inning and they were able to manufacture a couple runs against Justin Verlander. Chris Taylor, another big hit, a double that tied the game, and then Corey Seager hits the sacrifice fly that puts the Dodgers ahead, and then Dodger bullpen does the rest. Kenley Jansen came in, and Kente Maeda came in first, and Kenley Jansen for the last 2 innings, and if you're a baseball fan, this is what you want to see. You don't have to be a Dodger fan or an Astro fan. I think just a general baseball fan. It's just exciting baseball. Keeps you on the edge of their seat, that's for sure.
Well, Dave, if I'm an Astro or Dodger fan, this is not what I want to see. I want to see it over in 4 games. I don't like seeing good games when my teams are involved. But Game 7 tonight, so you get to enjoy as a Dodger fan. It's going to be Lance McCullers Jr. against Yu Darvish. Macy Clayton Kershaw out of the pen. I had that on my notes, and Dave, you said, wait a minute, there's someone else who might come out of that Dodger bullpen.
Well, let's see what Darvish does first. I mean, the Astros hit him hard in Game 3, so Darvish should be very well rested. This is why they obtained him in, near the trade deadline to pitch in a big-time game like this. McCullers has been clutch for the Astros throughout the postseason, especially in that Game 7 against the Yankees in the ALCS. So now you see what Darvish can do. But the guy I'm looking at, if Darvish doesn't do it, is Alex Wood. Alex Wood had a sensational season, kind of under the radar for the Dodgers this year. Won 16 games, pitched a one-hitter in Game 4 of the World Series. So he had a great game against the Astros. So he might be a guy that could eat up a lot of innings if Darvish can't make it through today.
Dave, I guess you can do this, but I'm biased. You think this is it? The Dodgers pulled out Game 7. They've been the best home team in baseball all year, the best team in baseball all year with the record.
Oh, yeah, you're calling me a homer now, but the Astros have played well. The Astros have showed their resiliency. I'm just impressed with what they've been able to do. A lot of young players, and they're carefree and, they're loose then, and they play that way. And they didn't hit the ball very well last night, but you know what happened when they didn't hit the ball in Game 1? They came back. It took a while, but they got going, and you can't keep Correa and Altuve down for long. They went 0 for 8 in Game 6. So, I think they're going to bounce back, but something just tells me it's a Dodgers year. Something just tells me.
All right, Dave. Well, we'll see what happens in Game 7 of the World Series. We're going to come back for Part 2 of Dave Day tomorrow. We're going to talk about the college football playoff and the high school football playoffs.
Here's tonight's social news, and we start with the talk of the town and the annual Election Day pasta and meatball dinner at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham. Stop in from 4 to 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Takeouts are available at 3:30 p.m. And if you live in Schuylkill County, the Schuylkill Historical Fire Society in Shenandoah will have an Election Day pork and sauerkraut dinner. The event starts at noon. You can eat in or take out, plus there's local delivery. For more information, call 570-462-4400. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following: Dennis Dominic Lyot of Latimer Mines. A massive Christian burial will be held on Friday at 10 a.m. at Our Lady of Grace Church in Hazleton. Friends may call from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazleton is in charge of arrangements. Stephen P. Misto Sr. of Hazleton. Funeral will be held Saturday at 10 a.m. at St. Joseph Church in Hazleton. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazleton is in charge of arrangements. Antoinette Forliano of Hazleton. A massive Christian burial will take place Saturday at 10 a.m. at Most Precious Blood Church in Hazleton. Calling hour will be from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazleton is in charge of arrangements. And Joseph Seaman of Hometown. The funeral is Saturday at 10 a.m. at Saints Peter and Paul Byzantine Catholic Church in Beaver Meadows. A calling hour will be held from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazleton is in charge of arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winners are Adam and Jen Hoover of Sugarloaf. Call now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
We'll have MMI volleyball highlights and reaction from their district championship game this evening. Our John Eric Polai will be there, so get ready for that fun. And remember, we're online all the time at SSPTV.com. You can also download the Samsung Productions app to watch your favorite local shows on the go. New Out of Left Field coming your way November 13th. I'm putting the finishing touches on it right now. Enjoy your evening in the Cole region, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at SSPTV.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.